Hello everybody. Well, I wanted to make a video that talks a little bit about why colleague Mauricio Savarese and I decided to write this book, Dilma's Downfall. You may be asking yourself, why should I buy this book? There's so many books out there, and there totally are. Let me tell you three things. First, this story recounts the impeachment process of 2016 that pushed out then President Dilma Rousseff on very controversial accusations. Now, this whole episode really pushed Brazil's young democracy to the limits. But this isn't just a story about the past. This process opened the door for now President Jair Bolsonaro and the hard right. So if you want to know how Brazil got to the point it is today, read this book. Second, even if you were a Hollywood movie screenwriter, you couldn't make these characters up. I mean, first there's Dilma Rousseff, right? In her 20s, she's a Marxist guerrilla fighting the dictatorship. 40 years later, she's Brazil's first female president. Now, of course, a lot happens in between, but she's a really interesting person. Second, take her vice president, Michel Temer. This is a guy who's in his late 70s, very laid back, has the nickname Butler. He has a wife who's 42 years younger, and he's accused by Rousseff of leading the charge against her to basically take her job. And in fact, he does take her job. Finally, there is House Speaker Eduardo Cunha. Now, Cunha is the one who submits the legislation to push out Rousseff. And after he successfully does that in his chamber, the lower chamber of deputies, he's arrested, he's sentenced for corruption. You couldn't make this stuff up. Finally, this is the story ultimately of modern Brazil, one of the most fascinating, culturally, racially, geographically diverse places on the planet. So, whether you're an expert on Brazil or you're just curious about the country, you've always heard of this place that, where they dance capoeira and there's samba and there's carnival and there's soccer, you'll like this book because it encompasses kind of all of those things, what Brazil is today. Please consider buying it, and if you do, leave us a review. Thank you.